All right, y'all. Welcome to the first Inkbox podcast. I know you guys know our first guest. I got Gio from TV Tragedy Squared, and then every fucking show, Joe. So you get to watch Adam and I just kind of, limp through this, but we're going to start the show now.
Can I just point out that you said the F word in the first 7 seconds?
Yeah, I did. Like, I want to establish this for what it is. But look at that.
Fucking show, dude.
Yeah. First intro
We're
out
not
of the way.
monetizing it. It's fine.
We're officially doing this.
I'm not even part of this. I'm just saying.
Not even a part of this. Sorry, everybody that watches every show, Joe. He doesn't really like to cuss that much. So
What? No. Yes.
I haven't heard you say a cuss word on any of your stuff.
He says fuck.
I've heard you say
Yes, I
fuck.
have.
Okay, maybe I just watched the wrong
like-
episodes. He says fuck.
Yeah.
Oh.
You should just watch his show, dude.
I have watched this show.
Yeah, watch a show.
You were
Fuck.
you've rocked Night of the Spiders twice on it, which is
Yeah,
kind of cool.
Thanks for that.
Yeah, appreciate
The
you.
Brett Goldstein. Fuck.
Every show Joe is a fucking legend.
He is.
He's goddamn legendary in this scene, and he's
Thank
done
you.
a lot for the bands here in the scene. So everybody
a while
watching
now.
that is new to Every Show Joe, just getting introduced to him, fucking check it out. everyshowjoe.com.
Yes, Jay.
He's my hype man.
Yeah, is he?
He's
Yeah,
a
you
hype
guys
man.
didn't even. That wasn't even planned.
He's a hype man
No.
for like everyone now.
I'm a whore.
Yeah, dude. When I first moved here, I first moved here in 2019, and I saw your shit. Like it was Every Show Joe, and I was like, this motherfucker can't make it to every show, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
When healthy, yes.
When healthy, yes, you can.
And I fucking went. I'm still trying.
There's a theory that you've cloned yourself, and there's actually multiple Every Show Joes.
Hey.
Sorry.
Hey.
We're not getting.
I mean, there's a time paradox.
Yeah.
I got to avoid the other ones.
Sorry.
But we share the same Instagram account.
all 7 of you.
Yes.
How'd you get into like doing that kind of stuff? Because like you're not like in a band or anything like. So it's kind of cool that you're like one of the most popular people here going to all these shows, and you just did it just being a fan of
Yeah,
the scene.
and that's still weird to me. It was born out of stress. It was born out of a job that was killing me, and quit it. And they told me find a stress-free place. And I was like, oh, those shows I go to every like 3 months, like that No Effects show or Warped Tour or whatever the fuck. See, I swear.
Okay, yeah, sorry, okay, never mind. I rescind my apology from earlier.
Yeah, so I'm like, I forget about work in those moments. Let's do one show a month.
Yeah.
And then it kind of went from there, which was weird to me because being recognized for going to shows was not what I expected.
Yeah.
I'm like, what about the people on stage? Which is then what I highlight on my Instagram, what I highlight on my Facebook, on everything. It's like, it's about the bands, not me. But then I started making a video, and then people started figuring out what I looked like.
Yeah, you look,
If they didn't already know.
you look great, and your voice is like buttery and nice. Like that's what I'm trying to take from this
Soothing.
podcast. I want
Very
to
soothing.
voice like
That's
that.
the ASMR I do like, is listening to Joe's voice.
Hold on, watch.
We're
You guys
just
want to
gonna-
see something funny?
Yeah.
Watch Adam.
Oh, fuck off, dude. Come on.
That's enough.
All right, okay.
That's enough.
That pissed all of you guys off.
really, really gross.
Just going to do a soundscape of my voice to help people go to sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should do that. The next Every Show Joe should just be like a lullaby, like that thing.
Pick your favorite children's book and I'll read it.
Oh, that
All right,
sounds
yeah.
wonderful.
I got that. I dig that.
Berenstain Bears. No.
I was gonna say
Stain.
Shel Silverstein. That's his name, right?
I have no fucking clue.
I don't know.
No.
You never read The Giving Tree?
No.
Right.
Whoa. What was it like not having a childhood? Let's pivot.
What's it like? What?
Not having a childhood.
Oh, I thought you said what is it like not having a child? It's like his child's.
Is that like one of the ones that you read in school? Because
Well,
I don't think we ever did.
I don't think so.
We
I think
did like Of Mice and Men and stuff like that.
that's a
but
good book too.
Yeah.
I
Which
cried.
way did he go, George? Which way did he go?
Tragic.
Yeah.
It
Lenny.
makes
My-
more sense of Looney Tunes after you read that book.
My
For sure.
favorite piece of literature is The BFG by Roald Dahl.
That is classic.
See, I like that. So I know
big
the name
fucking
Roald Dahl,
gun
so I feel like
From Doom.
From Doom.
It's all about
Big fucking gun.
gun
Yeah.
from Doom.
yeah. Did you see the BFG movie?
Yeah, I didn't really care for it.
I heard it's horrible. I didn't see it.
Yeah, it wasn't how like I pictured it as a kid, which is ironic because Holes like is one of those ones that it was exactly how I pictured it. It was, like,
Holes?
Crazy, yeah.
have you not seen Holes?
The movie.
I mean,
It's a great
I've
movie.
seen Holes, just not the movie.
Not those holes. Yeah. Whoa. What'd you say? What was that? I heard. Anyway.
Yeah, that song "Celebrity Skin." They're sick.
Oh, yeah. It was fun. Then we also got Gio here. Gio's in TV Tragedy. which is like probably the most popular band here.
Well, I mean, you don't gotta say all that.
Well, I'm like that's not me like blowing you or anything like that. I just mean like I hear your name
Should
all
I
the
avert my eyes?
all the time. Yeah.
I actually can't agree though, because I was a huge fan before they asked me to join. So it was like an honor. Like, holy fuck.
How long have you been in the band?
Since January of 2022.
Oh shit! So you're like new to the band, sort of.
That's why you
pretty
should
much,
also
yeah.
pimp up Squared,
I was
formerly known as Alex Squared.
Yeah.
God damn it. Joe beat me to it. I was getting to that. It was a slow build up.
Yeah.
Joe being the better podcaster than me. But yeah, Squared's dope. You guys just played with, was the last show you did the Teenage Bottle Rocket show?
Yeah, actually, we did the Yucca Tap Room for May the 4th.
Ah.
We did support for the Ponds. The homies in the Ponds are on tour, trying to build up money because they got asked to play the Rebellion Festival over in the UK.
Mm-hmm.
So, hell yeah. Fucking see, there I go again, promoting the Ponds. Fucking go check them out. But, Squared is staying busy. We're actually getting ready to put out a split with FOL, which is First or Last. The drummer of TV Tragedy, Chris. That's his other baby, his other piece there. So Squared and FOL have plenty of years of history together. So we finally were like at the studio one day practicing. Each of our bands were practicing, and we're like, let's do a split. And they were like, okay. And it was like, holy shit, why haven't we done that years ago?
Damn.
Like, status. So look out for that. We're actually recording for it this week. We've been tracking like demos, stuff like that for like almost a year now for it. So we're actually laying the songs down this week and getting them ready to go. And look out for that Squared FOL split.
And when do you choose the color of the vinyl pressing?
You got a cheeky, clever name for it?
Not yet.
First or Squared?
No, I mean,
Squared or Last?
We did like
Balls.
a Christmas special before. It was FOLX Squared.
See, that's cool as fuck. I'm terrible at thinking of like
FOL
album names and shit
Squared.
like that.
Yeah.
Like anytime I want to do like a split, like I don't really do. I've never done them with like a band that's like local as well with me. Because anytime I do a split, I try to do it in a band with a band in another city for kind of like marketing.
Yeah,
shit.
that's what TV Tragedy is doing right now.
That's a good one. I haven't like gotten to do like a split with like homies that I just like play with.
I've never done a split.
You ever done a split?
No.
It hurts.
This is actually
I'm very inflexible.
Oh, yeah.
this is the first time actually that I've done a split this year, and I'm doing 2 of them.
You're into.
What's the other one?
TV Tragedy is doing a split with Discount Vodka.
Oh, that's cool as fuck.
Yeah, I think they're out of California. I may be misspeaking.
They played. I just saw them Punk Rock Bowling, didn't I?
Yes.
Yeah.
They're fun.
How was punk rock bowling?
Also fun.
I've never gone.
I feel
I've
like
never
I should
gone
speak deeper into this. It's like a punk rock vacation, especially the more people you meet and more people you're like kind of there. Slowly, the music becomes the background, and you're there for just seeing all the fucking people you love.
Mm-hmm.
And
That's
then,
awesome.
And then you also still see some awesome bands.
Yeah, like I just like. I didn't feel like hanging out with like every single punk rocker in the U.S. Like,
It is a tougher pit, I think. I've lost a shoe in a punk rock bowling pit.
Yeah.
It came back by the encore, and that is actually a true story.
What's up?
It's actually the first year I haven't gone. Usually I go every year, especially now because AEW, All Elite Wrestling, they do their Double or Nothing event on like the same weekend. So
I love that you're
So he
into
does
wrestling.
Double or Nothing on his vacation trip.
Yeah, I've got a homie, Daniel Torch. Shout out Daniel. He's a wrestler, a pro wrestler back. He does like SPW in like
oh, nice.
in fucking in Sacramento. And fucking I just remember like going to like one of his shows for the first time, right? Like him and the dude that he was going at it like were like really fucking into it, right? So this dude's, I'm basically watching my homie get his ass whooped by this dude, right? And this dude's like, fuck you, fuck off, shit like that. So like at the end of it, he's like, hey, you want to come back here with me? And so I go backstage and they're like hugging and shit like that. They're like, we're gonna go out for Denny's now. It's like, I just watch you whoop my homie's ass, brother.
Yeah, dude. It's all
It was
part
all
of
in
the
the
business.
script.
Yeah, it's all part
But
of the
they're really
business,
good at
bro.
acting because I was like, this man.
Yeah, like my biggest thing is like when people are like, "Oh, it's fake." It's like, yeah, I mean, did you believe the Avengers? Like,
Yeah.
like no.
It's
just
not fake.
live
Like
action
yeah, I wouldn't call it
fucking
fake. I call it like
action
scripted.
movie.
I call, like
Yeah.
scripted is different than fake.
They're
'cause,
told
like,
who's supposed to be the outcome, but then you kind of decide it.
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
the athleticism is still fucking like shit that I can't fucking
Tell
get
that
to
to
watch-
mankind getting thrown off Hell in the Cell by the Undertaker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I know that reference. That's when I used to watch it.
My favorite part about it is you get to watch two full-grown men that aren't wearing pants wrestle for a belt.
I think
I
that
like
would
it.
sell
It
a
is
lot
just
more
the
people.
absolute
Yeah.
sickest.
You know?
There's some irony in there.
It just makes sense.
That should sell a lot more people, you'd think. Both sexes.
Oh man, look at us.
All
You can see
sexes.
No, there's a lot of similarities
pretty
between
good.
wrestling and musicians and shit like that. The grind, going on the road, having little to no money, trying to fucking live your dreams, and then eventually one day you pop and get big, hopefully.
Have you seen the movie The Wrestler with Mickey Rourke?
Yes.
Dude, I related to that movie so hard as like a fucking musician.
Right.
Like, so exactly what
Yeah.
you're saying. Like, I fucking get that hard, yeah.
That was a big part of our former podcast, the Gio and Meatbag Show. It was pro wrestling and music. So we had like local pro wrestlers, local musicians, stuff like that. It was very cool, just like hearing them share their stories that were so fucking similar.
That's awesome.
It sounds dope as fuck. Is there like there's got to be some event that's like hosts both?
Is there a big like
Sometimes.
wrestling
Gotta be a big
scene in
wrestling
Phoenix?
punk rock thing.
I mean, I've been thinking about putting shit together forever, but there's like Championship Wrestling of Arizona. There's what is it?
There's one that was out in East Valley that just had like Mega Ran out there, also wrestling, but
Yeah.
Mega Ran performing.
There's like Cactus Pro Wrestling, stuff like that. A big local wrestler from here that goes all around is EJ Sparks. Shout out to EJ Sparks, fucking 3-time Arizona champ. Like he was just recently at the AEW event that we went to here in Phoenix. That was cool as fuck to see him. But yeah, I mean, there's-
RIP Party Hard Wrestling.
Yeah, it would be cool to do something that's like a wrestling show / punk event. Like have the bands play in between the matches, have bands play the wrestlers out.
that'd be
They've done some luchador
Yeah.
stuff where they've set up the ring and put bands in there. And
Yeah.
then between or after the sets
Yeah.
too.
Was
Just
that
need
didn't
more American wrestling.
Rancid one time play live for like a WWE thing?
No, it was at Double or Nothing.
It was Tim Armstrong
in Las
was there,
Vegas.
at least, right?
No, it was Double or Nothing in Las Vegas.
Oh.
There's a wrestler named Ruby Riott from WWE. She went to AEW and she's now called Ruby Soho. So Lars actually gave her the permission to do that. And so Rancid played her out to the ring with Ruby Soho.
That's awesome.
See, I do
And
know wrestling stuff.
my ass went out to go smoke and saw it on the fucking TV and was like, "Oh shit!" and started running back. And
You quit smoking after that?
Follow Lars's Twitter. Lars is like a huge wrestling fan. I didn't even realize it until
Yeah.
like the last 2 months. I'm just like, oh, he just keeps going off on different information around WrestleMania. What the hell? Oh shit!
Yeah.
That's he's into all of this.
Yeah, he seems like he's like super into it. So he's always on all the wrestling shows, doing interviews and stuff like that.
No shit.
Yeah.
Am I sitting the right way for this? I don't know. Look at me in my normal size head.
Actually, it does look pretty normal size right
Look, see, I told you.
It's all
all right,
hair.
so you know what? Actually, no, right now, blind. Like,
That
what-
one, though.
No,
That
shut
one,
up. No, shut up.
It's all
what
hair.
do you guys think of my head size?
It's good.
On it. See, fucking thank you.
You don't have to.
It's like a medium.
Wait,
Medium?
are we supposed to be comparing it to someone? Who's,
Bro, this guy one time said that I got a small head, and he just hasn't let it die. Like, anytime I do anything.
It is.
Wait, small head?
I mean,
Yeah.
Who complains about a small head?
you have a big head, like compared to a squirrel. You know what I mean?
Wow, okay. Like, what kind of compliment is that?
That's fucking
You have a big head.
I'm
If you
just saying.
compare it to smaller things, then yes, it's big.
Yeah.
I like
Get
that.
the kids in here.
I dig that. I dig that. That's why, yeah, Justin's tiny head.
Yeah,
right there.
your daughter's head is like the same size as yours.
What
That's
the
weird, man.
All right, like, we're gonna. All right,
We're
we gotta
going
change the
places here.
topic
Probably
real
not gonna
quick.
grow.
I like how the intro theme says like Justin, Adam, Steve, and G. We got Steve here. Steve's got Steve's got like a soundboard.
Give it up for Steve.
Yeah, give it up for
He's
Steve.
the fucking the goat.
Oh yeah, see, he's got a.
Yeah.
I
Thank
led
you,
it.
There's the
studio
soundboard.
audience.
Yeah.
Thank you guys. What's up? Thank
The
you.
Inkbox podcast is filmed in front of a fake live studio audience.
I'd like to point out I led a Steve chant at the show on Friday, so
That did
I
happen.
might be Steve's biggest fan.
Hell yeah.
That was yesterday.
No,
yeah,
it
we
was 2
just
days
we just
ago.
played the Beast
Nice.
last night.
Did
That
you
was
get
the
food
first
too?
was
Did
2
you get
nights
pass
ago.
you to go?
Oh,
Do
TV
what?
Tragedy.
Oh, yeah.
Pass you to go?
TV
Yeah.
Tragedy was trying to kick their tour off there, but they kind of left us on red and then filled the date in.
They don't
Oh,
read their
damn.
Instagram messages.
yeah.
If the Beast is watching,
Yeah.
please read
If you're
your
watching or
Instagram
listening, yeah,
messages.
Yeah, that
just
would have
hit it
been
up.
real cool, man.
Do they have an email?
We like your bar.
Don't let
We want to play there more.
yeah, and then forgive Adam. But
Yeah, I
yeah.
did some.
Yeah, we
Shitty
could have had a cool tour kickoff show there, man.
Are emails outdated? Is it now you just message on social media and hope
Now
the
we're-
venue replies?
I think
guess,
so.
yeah.
Now we're doing it at the Nile Underground, which is badass.
That's a
I
badass,
love
badass
the
spot.
underground.
Yeah,
now
it's
that
a
it
good
is
call.
air conditioning.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Asterisk. Did it not used to have air conditioning?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude.
So there was a time.
Yeah, when I first moved here, like
before
one of
2021. That's before the time.
Yeah, one of the first shows I ever went to, I saw a Masked Intruder.
Even in winter.
There, right?
Those dudes were sweat.
Yeah.
Oh, with the masks on. Yeah.
It was
And they
it was
kept them on,
crazy.
dude.
Because because Steve and I met Intruder Blue recently, and I was talking to him. I was like, yo, man, like, you guys are obviously like great to watch and shit like that, and he's like impressive. He's like, but I'm gonna give you props because I saw you guys at the Nile Underground before they had air conditioning, and you guys stuck to that mash stick. Because I would have like in the middle of that show, I'd have been like, you know what, fuck these masks. Like I give up. I'm like, I'm done with the whole stick. Yeah.
That show scarred everyone, including Josh of the Bomb Pops. Still brings it up as one of the worst places he's played.
Oh, that's right. The Bomb Pops were there too.
Because
that was 2019.
Like, how can you not have air conditioning at a venue in Phoenix? Like, that's absurd.
It's expensive.
Well, bro,
Sure, there's a few.
But so is death, you know? Like,
Yeah. Well, you got the draft if you stood in or sat in the stairs down from the swamp cooler that was upstairs. That was the best for 5 people.
Yeah, I guess. Take what you can get.
Phoenix does a lot of weird things. Like since I moved here, like because the place is so just notoriously hot, right?
Yeah.
But there's like no fucking covered parking anywhere,
Yeah, true.
which is dumb as fuck.
Also, what the fuck is up with swamp? I'm just gonna pivot like crazy here. Swamp coolers are bullshit.
Yeah.
They don't fucking do anything.
It just makes it humid in your house.
we almost just got a swamp cooler sponsor right now, but he was listening. He's like, you know what? Fuck this shit.
Yeah.
I'm going on the record. Swamp coolers are garbage.
It works in dry months.
It's all right. We're trying to get that. We're trying to get that Fleshlight money anyway.
Yeah, we are trying to get
Yeah,
that
dude,
money.
that's a good one.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of like podcasters. Like the first people who reach out are Fleshlight, right? So like, hey, shout out to Fleshlight. Like we will just straight have Adam use one live on air.
Fleshlight, the #1 brand for your penis.
Which color?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Send me one.
Yeah. What about you? Like, how do you like? Do you have any like thing like that going on with your podcast or
Do
anything?
you use fleshlights on your
Yeah.
podcast?
Yeah. The real reason
That's
I
what he's-
switched to an upper camera.
That's what he's trying to ask.
No.
He's like, this show next week, it's gonna feel so good when you guys go.
Nah. I mean, I got a new camera, and we got that little sponsorship from Baldor's there. A former, maybe current musician again, who does doors.
Yeah. That's enough of that because they're not a sponsor of this podcast.
Yeah,
Yes.
no.
Not yet.
And then before that, I was helping.
We'll
Yucca
plug
was
you if you
sponsoring
guys
it.
if you guys roll with Joe. You like we're
they
cool with
could
you.
be.
Yeah. Free plug. That's fine.
We should think about like some sick sponsorships that we want to.
Yeah, I mean, let's get
Cozy
past
up
this
to.
first one. Let's limp our way through this one.
Blue Chew. That's always a good
Oh
one.
my God.
What's Blue Chew?
Oh
It's
my
like
God.
it's
It's on
like,
every podcast.
it's like Viagra, basically.
Oh,
Oh yeah, totally. Adam's 40.
I see all the shit.
Like it's definitely
dude, if one more fucking person points out my fucking age,
your birthday show was last night.
I just
Yeah.
Was it?
It's
Wait.
2 nights. You keep saying last night. It's
Oh
gonna drive me
shit!
crazy.
It's
2 nights
Sunday.
ago.
Sorry,
Today's
it
Sunday.
was 2 nights ago.
Thank you
That's
for
right.
finally.
Dude, you don't
acknowledging.
look 40 at all.
Thank
so.
you. I was fishing, but
He's younger than
I
me
appreciate you.
Is he?
Am I?
by what, 4 days?
That's right. Yeah, I forgot. I was at your birthday. That's right. Steve's giving us signs.
Yeah, he's doing his
the
justice.
studio audience.
And when he
is fucking-
disappears, it breaks stuff.
Yeah,
apparently.
something happened to the screen.
Steve, do you have like a funny fart sound effect that
Yeah.
you can throw in somewhere?
Yeah, throw in some kind of fart sound. Also, did you have a screensaver set? Did you forget that?
The old Windows one.
Yeah, look at that. There we go. Now we're just getting like mad transitions. Like, look at us. Check it out.
That was a transition from the shit.
You guys
same
said it was
shot.
an audio podcast, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I guess that's true.
I don't even know if this qualifies.
Why'd I
If
do-
you're listening
why'd
right
I do
now,
my
just know
hair?
Steve is fucking up.
What
Why'd I
the
do my
fuck?
hair? No one
Hey,
was
you
going to
know
see
what?
it.
By the way, Steve, you do a lot, and this is amazing. You know what? Don't listen to this guy at all.
Don't listen to your best friend. I guess Gio's a better best friend already.
Yeah, I love you, dude. I'll
Hype
treat you
man.
better.
Hype man.
Yeah.
I'll be your best friend.
Word
I also
for
have pink
friendships.
hair. It's a fucking win-win.
I dig
By
it,
the way,
like-
I did this for you,
Did you?
motherfucker. Yeah.
So
Dude.
I was actually thinking, is like of all the people, like, because like I like aggressively lean into the pink hair thing, like right.
Yeah,
So like as
I
a
did
band
this,
aesthetic.
I did this for you, like as a tribute to you. And then, like, I did it the night of the Squared show with Teenage Bottle Rocket.
Yeah, we're gonna bring that up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Yeah, I deserve that call.
And then you weren't there, dude.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, we were playing a show.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
guys booked a show. It's all good.
That was-
I
get
bought
it.
tickets to the fucking
Yeah.
show, and
no,
then
he
we
told
booked
me, he's
a
like,
show.
dude,
Yeah.
everybody in the band
Yeah.
bought tickets. And I'm
We were
like,
so
dude, fuck
bummed.
yeah. But it's all good.
we were because that was one of the nights that like.
Well, you're just like you're used to just like accepting fuck it. Like our thing is like we just say yes.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
You know, like so like we just say yes to everybody, and then we're like, oh fuck, we actually like wanted to do something that
Yeah.
wasn't. Our
that was the
band
first
thing.
show where we were aggressively pushing. We're like, hey, can we please open? Can we please open? That's the one night that the opener was like, no, we're opening this shit up at 6:30, bro.
We're solid. We're solid straight up opening this. Yeah. No, it's all good though. But yeah, no, that's literally why I did Pink.
Damn it. See, because I was going to say, because there's two, because I made a joke with Drew. I was like, oh, there's only one other person I'll allow to have pink hair on the scene. I was like, it's Gio. It's like, fuck Daniel Starbuck. I love you, Daniel. Like for real, I love you.
He's got two-tone.
Now I
hair,
want
though.
coffee.
Yeah.
Or three-tone.
He does too. You want coffee?
Mine's two-tone as well, so it doesn't fully
I was going to say, let's get Joe coffee.
You said Starbuck.
Oh, Daniel. Oh, okay, never mind. It was a weird attempted
We do have to find out the origin of that name one day.
That's his real name.
That is his real name.
A funny
Really?
thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. So I'm not going to call out where he works.
I thought
or
it was
anything.
just a Facebook name, like so many people do.
I'm not going to call out where he works or anything, but Daniel, that'd be
Dutch
great.
Brothers.
But so when I first moved,
Sponsor.
You mean Starbucks,
yeah,
Daniel?
Starbucks. Yeah. No, when I first moved here, I got a work from home job, right? And my boss was Daniel Starbuck, but he'd pull me into like these video chat meetings, or he was like my manager, right? So every time he'd like come into the room and be like, oh fuck, I gotta pretend to work, shit like that. Then finally, like after I'd lost the job, we'd hung out and I was like, it was you the whole time. I was like, fuck you. Like you're in this punk rock band. I was like, I just wouldn't have cared. But he's cool as fuck. I love that man.
Daniel's awesome.
Like he's also amazing to look at. They've got that Lost in IKEA songs.
That's a great fucking song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's tall and just handsome.
Yeah, he's got all of it. Like, and then he's also good at music. It's like you don't get all of it. Like,
No. Like
have to try.
I'm gorgeous.
Gio's
and-
got all of it too. Like, because when we did the sessions
Let me
and,
hear
stuff,
it.
and stuff like
Let me
that,
hear it.
let me hear how great
What
he
do
is.
I got it? What do I got?
What do
He's
you
got everything.
Yeah.
Oh, you got it. You got it all, man.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to accidentally turn Gio on over here.
Shower me.
Yeah, Gio, didn't know you
Lay
had
it
a
on me.
praise kink.
I mean, you
But
owe
no.
him. He did do a tribute to you.
Yeah, he did. He did, and I fucked up when I was there. But like, we
The
did
greatest thing I've ever heard you say about me was that I showed up looking like Dennis Rodman.
Exactly. Oh yeah. So, dude, the first time I met Gio, because that was the night. Oh, I feel so bad about that night. Because that night, so it was that Birth of Monsters show, and the week before it had sucked so much ass, right?
Yeah.
Like my divorce was finalized, Grandpa was in the hospital and shit like that. So just looking forward to that show, right?
Yeah.
So I go up on stage and I'm playing, and then my guitar strap broke.
Yeah.
And I threw a fucking temper tantrum.
Dude,
right?
I jumped up. I
Yeah.
tried to help out,
And that's the
and then
thing,
I
like-
seen that the screw came out, so I was just
Yeah,
like,
but I was obviously so pissed
There's
off and shit like
nothing I
that.
can do,
But the
dude.
thing is, nobody knew that it was like, it's not like I'm this guitar strap diva that's up there just throwing. It's like the
Yeah.
whole week it's and that was just like the straw
Yeah.
that broke the camel's
Wait, the
back.
button came out?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the
Oh,
whole thing,
shit.
and I was fucked. And then I fucking the worst guitars to play. And I mean, if you guys play it right now, but I fucking hate SGs.
Oh, I
don't-
cannot
don't
I
like
stand
can't
Gibson
stand the way
SG.
like the way the
Nice.
weight
we got
falls
3
on them.
SG haters.
yeah,
Yeah.
fuck Gibson.
Just-
Future
SG.
sponsor.
Just straight up, yeah, fucking.
I love Gibson. Gibson,
Not
please.
sponsoring
But I-
this.
Understand we love Les Pauls.
I didn't bring a backup guitar. So
I'd
and-
also take a flying V in Arctic Way.
Yeah, another band came up and they're like, "Oh, you can use our guitar." So he handed me a fucking SG. So for the rest of that show, like, you ever just
It
been on
doesn't
stage?
stay in tune.
It doesn't stay in
They
tune. Then
never stay in
the
tune.
weight of it, like,
Facts.
I feel like you've always got to like balance the way the weight falls.
Yeah, the neck
and stuff
dive's
is
bad.
terrible. But you ever been like at a show, you're 3 songs in, and immediately you're like, I just want to fucking go home. I'm done. But then it's like, oh, we still got the rest of the set. So that was that night. But
That's
Gio
every
was there.
show.
Gio was there. Fucking, it was like the first time I like hung out with him. And this motherfucker shows up dressed like fucking Dennis Rodman, like just.
Wait, did you have all the rings too?
Yeah, not even just a big fucking feathery shit.
okay.
Sick.
Big old fur fucking pink coat.
But yeah,
That thing is dope.
I
For
should see
the-
his Halloween costumes.
for our
You should see
listeners,
regular costumes.
or by listeners, I mean the 4 people I forced to listen to this. That's the story behind that temper tantrum I throw. I'm like, I don't throw. Like,
Yeah, it's all.
That was the
good,
night
man.
you
I don't
met
throw
Mindy and Gene.
yeah, that was the night. Yeah, and yeah, because I met Gene that night, and we were talking about Gene playing drums for the Manecdotes, and fucking Steve gave me a bunch of shit because Steve's like, man, you just asked this guy to join our band. And then you go up there and you just throw this fucking temper tantrum. He's not gonna want to play with us now.
Hey,
That was
it's
it.
all right, man. Everything happens for a reason.
Yeah.
Right? They say.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if everybody.
What about
believes in that,
cancer?
but sometimes I do.
What'd you say?
What about cancer?
Wow.
Hey,
You just turned this dark. Gio, now you have to talk. You have to talk your way out of cancer.
well,
Joe can. Joe,
Sorry,
Joe-
that's not fair.
You have Joe. You can call Joe on a lifeline for a save.
what do you
Go
feel
to the
about
Mayo
cancer?
Clinic.
Does it happen for a reason?
What is the reason behind world hunger?
All right, well, I'm gonna segue out of that.
Capitalism.
Yeah,
There you go.
capitalism.
The hard C.
for sure.
But speaking of bad shows, so you go to shows like all the time.
Hearts.
And shit.
America.
You go to shows like all the time and shit. Like, so like, what's like the not? I'm not gonna talk about like performance with, but what's just the weirdest thing you've seen happen like at a show?
Fuck. The thing I didn't prepare. I'm trying to think. The first thing that popped in my brain was when Contradiction blew up on stage at Tempe Tavern.
What happened then?
When the relationship of within the band also kind of blew up at the same time as the band.
They quit being
band meltdown.
They quit being a band in the middle of their set. Like I think.
Rest in peace,
they
Billy
were.
Russell.
Please elaborate.
They were kind of rubbing each other the wrong way, and it kept getting worse. And then with Wilo there on drums, you could tell the drumming got harder, and then you're just like waiting for just something to happen, as Billy would say shit, and then she would say shit, and they kind of finished the set, but
A shout out to them. That's dope. That's ball.
yeah,
Yeah.
professional Billy, but yeah, that for some reason was the first thing that popped in my head when you're like, "What's the weirdest thing you've seen on stage?" And I'm like, "That was one of the weirdest." No, there was on a national level. There was fucking the Punk Voter Tour, fucking now 20 years ago.
Wow,
I was
Almost.
a baby.
Where Fat Mike called for a European encore, and people did all the normal stuff of clapping, chanting in unison. Shit didn't happen. They weren't coming out, and I'm just like,
I've been to shows like that.
and I'm like, he said there's an encore, so I'm just gonna hang out here. And they even sent out fucking what's his name? Their roadie at the time. He fucking came out, told security that
the
was
dude
over.
that's on the backstage
limo
passport.
limo.
Oh,
Like came out and told security it was over. They brought up the lights. It was like maybe 10 minutes, 15 minutes had passed, and then they came out and played 4 more songs.
4 more songs.
And because there's no reentry at Marquee, everyone that was out the door was
gone.
done.
They
couldn't
weren't
come
allowed
back.
back in.
Damn.
I love that bands still do that little charade that like we're leaving, but we're not really leaving. It's
Or
like it's like grown up hide and seek. It's like we're done, bye
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah.
Or they actually just forgot and came back out.
I'm always wondering too, because like some of them fucking hold out like an uncomfortably long period of time and just make people chant for like 10 minutes, and then
Yeah.
there's the awkward like they stop chanting and then like somebody starts it back up and it's like less energetic every
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
See, Pup has a no encore rule.
We got.
Do they?
Yeah, they
I love
even say
Pup.
it before their last songs. They're like, just we're not fucking coming back out. It's just our policy. Get fucking rowdy. Enjoy this.
I
last
dig
song.
that.
Yeah, that's good. I like that.
We
they,
did
they
TV,
think it is
uh,
a charade, so they're just like, we're gonna give you all in our main set. So,
Yeah, it is kind of some like dumb rock star shit.
Yeah.
Like sometimes.
Yeah.
well, now it's been glamorized. And
TV
used so much.
Tragedy just did a fucking encore on Friday up in Payson, and it just took one guy. It was just like,
Just one dude's
One
like, hey,
more.
one more. You're
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
yeah, fuck it.
yeah, we're like, all right, we'll give you guys one more. Like, since everybody's asking,
Yeah,
for
I
it.
guess if you got to twist my arm, into
Played
it,
a
yeah.
brand new fucking song. It was cool. I mean, it was a great time, but it was literally just one guy was like, one more. Huh?
We ain't got
I
shit
was
to do.
like, all
I'm
right.
usually so cheesy about it. I'm like, this is our last song unless you guys want one more. And then I'll like wait and somebody's like, sure. And I'm like, oh,
Oh
get it
yeah,
out.
look at that. We're fucking
said it.
yeah.
Well, and
Y'all heard him.
You want some criticism? It is modern crowds because now it feels like a lot of people are entitled, and they're just kind of like, it's gonna happen anyways. And I'm like, why is no one doing shit?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
They
that's
come
fair.
back out because you're cheering for them and you want them back out there. And a lot of times in the last couple of years, I've seen where crowds are just like, they're coming back out and just kind of hanging out. And I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, that's bullshit.
Because COVID fucking ruined fucking everything.
Yeah.
Like shit just kind of has sucked after.
Yeah, shows are a lot stronger, I would say, since COVID. We've actually had to plan encores for nights like the other night, and then we're
one
going to
night.
be headlining a lot of these shows on the tour. So it's like we might get an encore, like a legit one, not just one guy. You know?
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
if it's one guy in these towns, we're not going to be that guy. You
And
know?
TV
Yeah,
Tragedy has done it
Payson
right.
is my stomping ground, so I'll gladly be like,
Yeah,
whoa, you know, like take all you can get. But yeah, I mean, if we get legit encores on the road, we're gonna have to play one more song. You know
I'm
what I
pretty
mean?
sure you
So-
will. Like, why don't you guys?
They've
not?
been on the road
You guys are
before.
amazing.
Like
Yeah.
Mouse has been doing this and knows, and that's what every band should fucking do. You should be touring. You shouldn't be doing the circuit around Phoenix for the next
Right.
year.
I feel attacked.
That's a good one.
I mean, you do want to get your fans here, but they're gonna, for the most part, start to hit a point where they're not gonna
Oh, for
grow.
sure.
And you want to start to expand if you want your band to be something bigger. If you don't, and you're just doing it for fun, then fuck it.
Speaking of that kind of thing, so like I was talking to Adam, and we had a conversation about like certain things that like when you're at a show, just make a band kind of stand out more, like or a set, because like sometimes I'll like I'll go to a show and then I'll come home like I can't remember like this blah 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 band.
I don't know who Squared was.
Yeah, you didn't. Wow, call it.
Yeah.
Okay, I do. Tune into our next episode where Gio fights Joe. But anyway,
we got the script right. We're
but
gonna
so-
do wrestling.
Yeah.
so what are
Tuck
some
your chin when I hit you with the chair.
what are some things that bands can do, like bands do like in sets that like make you like remember it more? Because I was
Fucking
talking to Adam.
move.
Well, yeah, exactly. Like move. Like that's a great one.
Light something on fire.
Yeah, like
Oh, yeah. Just
those-
be careful
those-
at the Rebel Lounge.
yeah.
You might
Oh,
set off
yeah.
sprinklers.
Those
Yeah.
bands.
Is that
those-
3 Bad Jacks?
Yes.
Yeah.
I didn't-
Oh wait,
but
we're
also,
not supposed
yeah.
to talk shit. No, let's move past him.
yeah.
Bleed.
Bleep their
Oh,
name.
it is actually.
Bleep their name. We'll bleep their name.
Talking shit. That was just kind of like.
Nah,
saying-
that wasn't- it did
just
happen,
facts.
yeah.
That just
I don't know if
move.
they
It's-
want.
Shouts
I don't.
out.
I don't.
Shouts out.
Yeah,
That's
shouts
cool
out.
as
Fuck
fuck.
yeah.
Especially as I started doing more photography,
happens.
move. It's more interesting to capture. It's more interesting to
Well,
the
like, yeah,
crowd. It
advi-
shows that you're excited.
Advice
That
to
you
bands.
enjoy your
'cause
music just as much as hopefully the people watching.
Some banter is good. Some moving around is good because like it's those bands that just go up and it's just like song.
Yeah.
Everybody's saying it's
Yeah.
like, man, if I just wanted to listen
Like the
to
first
your
time I saw
songs with no
Weezer.
energy, I would just
more-
pop on your album.
The more physically you're into it, the more physically the audience will be.
So like,
Exactly.
all right, I have a question. Like, how would you feel if the singer like kicked a pint glass into the crowd?
It works. I mean,
yeah.
hopefully no one.
That'd be
Okay,
cool.
he
Yeah.
needed, he
Bleeding.
needed that corroboration. Sorry,
Yeah.
sorry, the
It's like a
beast.
full punt.
Sorry, beast.
Yeah, he didn't. So we just watched the footage from our show from the
You,
beast.
you didn't mean to?
No, I fully committed
Yeah,
to that.
but
Oh, cool.
so
Then
we
yeah,
got wasted. We were wasted as fuck because it was his
the
ad-
drunkest
it was
I've
his-
ever been on stage.
It was his birthday.
I
show.
turned 40. If you didn't hear.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude.
It was his birthday show, but like we watched the footage and there was a lot of things we don't remember.
Oh my god.
And the first time, so he
It
accidentally
was like watching a band. I don't play it. It was fucking.
he
weird.
accidentally
You're like
broke a
notes
shot
for
glass,
next time. Do this more.
and then he just saw himself like just literally just straight up like from the fucking 10-yard line punt of fucking glass.
And that was like a minute after I kicked the mic stand over too.
He went wow.
Oh my god.
It was a good show.
At least
Fuck
they knew
yeah,
it was your
dude.
birthday, and they're like,
I feel like it's like dumb rock star shit, but like you can get away with that like once, and it's on your 40th birthday.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean that's not like I've definitely seen people do worse, like
Oh,
trying
for
to get
sure.
away with worse, like saying it's
Chairbreaker.
punk rock or whatever. Yeah, chairbreaker for sure.
I just want to be invited.
I
back.
gave them too much
But
PR
yeah, I mean,
already.
kicking a pint glass, I mean, it's not that bad.
I'm just really fucking happy it didn't break.
I hope somebody caught it and it didn't like.
Oh, see, I expected broken
went like
glass
10
when you said
feet
it.
up in the air and like 20 feet out, landed and just bounced, and some dude walking by just goes whoop and like scooped it up, and I was just like, that was almost like it was planned. Like,
Yeah, it was part of the set, y'all. Sorry,
Yeah.
Beast.
We
expected
borrowed
broken
from,
glass
they
when you
borrowed
said
from
it.
pro wrestling there
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
night.
and then I broke a glass just setting it lightly on the ground. Like how the fuck?
That was the karma catching up. with
Yeah,
you.
physics
guess,
on your
like-
40th birthday isn't the same as physics on any other day.
Karma was like, oh yeah, I owe you a broken glass.
Yeah.
There you go.
There you go.
We can
Happy
talk later
birthday.
about the manipulation of time and space.
Oh, I appreciate that. I need to.
That's what this whole podcast is about now.
I like that we're starting lore, like in Show Joe lore at this. We're world building.
I came here in my TARDIS.
I like it. This is the MCU, the Matic Jones Cinematic Universe.
There it is.
Yeah. Or we're two
You're-
bands now. We're also Night of the Spiders. So
Yeah, you're part of it now.
Yeah,
it's fun. Yeah.
it's fun. That is fun.
It was fun being two bands. I don't like. We should do a split with ourselves. That was what
I
we should do.
suggested it the other day, and
Did-
Steve was like, "Meh."
I mean,
Nah,
Everybody knows now. Like at first when we first started, we're like, let's see
All
how
right,
if we
let's
can
take
keep
it to a
secret.
vote here. Is this going on YouTube?
"Yeah."
Yeah.
All right, so let's take it to a vote in the comments here. Those of you think that Manecdotes and Night of the Spiders should do a split together, say the word yes.
Yeah.
While you're there, don't forget to smash that like button.
I was want to say, damn it, you beat me to it.
I got you.
Follow,
Fuck.
hit that little bell, the notification
Damn it,
bell.
you guys are all beating me to my shit. Yeah, fuck. You guys, you know what? Take the podcast.
and subscribe. And subscribe.
Take the
Justin was really. We've taken the wind out of his sails quite a bit.
Yeah, now I guess. Like we talked about my tiny ass head. That's fine. All right, here's a good one. We got this little board here. Like, so just speaking like musician wise, I mean, like you can talk about the worst one. So what's like doesn't have like what's the worst show you've played? It doesn't have to be necessarily like you sounded bad, but your worst experience playing a show. You don't have to call out any bands or bars or anything.
All right, so definitely the Screaming Chicken in
Oh, you just called
California.
it out. Okay.
It's like this like fucking shithole fucking like methed out town bar thing. And we booked it. Our bassist at the time, when we released Squared, we released the album Mexican Fishing Tricks.
Yeah.
Good album.
I love that album name.
My cousin was in the band. He left the band respectfully right before or right at the release of the album. And then we had this whole tour planned, and then it just ended up being me and Meatbag, acoustic, doing the album.
This is the origin of Meatbag's acoustic.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, which we actually have some Gio and Meatbag acoustic stuff planned for the future.
I'm lit for that.
But yeah, we ended up just taking the whole tour and making it an acoustic thing instead of canceling all the shows.
That's cool.
And this Screaming Chicken was literally, we went and played outside, which, like, I'm pretty sure in the 70s it was a cool setup, but that's the last time it was, like, looked after.
Oh, so it's got, like, brown and green and yellow in its aesthetics.
Yeah, and all the wood is just bowed out in Splinter City. So, like, we're on this stage, and just, like, we just looked at each other and we're like, this is shit. Like, I don't even trust the water here.
Yeah.
And we're like, fuck it, let's play our entire discography and then bounce.
Nice.
So that's what we did. We played 3 fucking albums
Holy shit.
worth of music on acoustic guitars.
That's worth, what, $300 paid out?
Yeah, we made probably fucking
That's like playing a brunch.
$20.
Status. Like,
Yeah. It was stupid, but we did it. We were
went
like,
through- you
hey,
saw
this
it
sucks
through.
so bad. Let's do something that sucks even harder and then get the fuck out of here.
Because mine I didn't even see through, but I wanted to hear Adam's first. Like,
There was
like,
one guy in the audience like, woo!
Fuck yeah. Shout out to that guy.
Yeah, dude.
Wherever the fuck you are right now.
Gave him a CD.
Yeah.
Screaming Chicken.
Come on, you got a bad show experience. Come on.
played with the Casualties.
That's bad.
Older or newer?
Sorry.
I'm really fucking up this don't talk shit.
I was like, what? That's bad?
So current
All right,
casualties.
so let's talk about this.
that was the
That dude's
sickest show I ever
canceled.
played.
That dude's
Wait,
canceled?
okay, so
Yeah.
Did
with
he?
Jorge.
Yeah, with Jorge.
Yes.
Yes. I'll be clear about that.
Okay,
yeah.
yeah.
I was like 16 in New Jersey and in my first band ever. And the dude was just Jorge was such a fucking asshole. Like I turned vegan very early in life and like was super into like leafletting and shit at our tables. And the dude comes over and just starts like talking like tons of shit to me and like just totally unprovoked and just being a creep. And
Yeah.
turns out
I mean,
he's
we
a
heard
real-life
he
actual
did
creep.
a lot of that, amongst worse.
Yeah, I don't
things.
have like a funny story.
I don't know. Mine was.
Maybe I just sucked the air out of the
Yeah,
room.
fuck that guy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go.
I just like talking shit about that dude because fuck that dude.
All right, because like
Play
I
with
was.
them post that guy, and they're fucking badass.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. And like, I'll go ahead and say like they're like I like fucking the music that they made. Like
Yeah.
that was some classic fucking shit. So it's like it sucks. Like
Yeah.
I can't listen to it anymore. But
Yeah.
like I'll go on the record saying that. Like I liked the Casualties.
Yeah.
And Dave is an awesome guy that joined him.
Yeah. It's fun. Like, so one of the coolest shows I've ever played was with them, was up in Flagstaff. We played, it was called the Green Room at the time. It's called Yucca North now.
Oh, I love that place.
There was a shitload of kids out in the audience that couldn't come in because it was 21 and up. And they were like, hey, just let them in, like there's hardly anybody in here. Just let the fucking kids in. They're not going to drink. Nobody's going to let them buy anything or buy them anything. And they're like, no. So the dude's like, do these fucking big ass windows open up? And they're like, yeah. So they all fucking like 3 of them got on the windowsill and they played, and fucking kids were moshing in the fucking alleyway
Dude,
right
that's
there.
so
It was
sick.
That's
so
what's up.
fucking cool.
That's dope as shit.
Squared
Yeah.
and FOL both were on that show, and we fucking all got to witness that and be a part of it. It was very fucking cool.
Dude, like those are some like punk rock stories like that. Like it are like the reason punk rock is like the best fucking genre.
Yeah, dude.
Like,
It was fucking cool, dude. It was like, fuck it, we'll bring the show out there.
that's fucking sick.
That's absolutely amazing.
The drummer's like looking around the corner, like, fuck yeah.
That is awesome.
Now my bad show was because you guys called him out. I was like I thought you guys were gonna do it on Lowdown, but like fucking Johnny V's in fucking San Jose, California. It is right down is right. I don't know if I
There's
want
a
to blame
theme here, California.
Yeah, I'm noticing that too. When Gio said California, I was like, we're just gonna talk shit about California. But no, fucking
Fuck the Lakers.
I don't know if I want to blame
California's
them,
not sponsoring this podcast.
them or the promoter.
Avocados are good.
But the venue is literally, it's a San Jose Sharks. It's literally, you can throw a rock and hit the fucking where the Sharks play, right?
Oh,
So
shit.
the booker booked this show on the same night of a fucking home Sharks game, right down the street. So we get there like we were the touring band and shit like that. So we get in there, everybody's pissed off as fuck that like a band's even gonna play because everybody just wants to watch the fucking
Game.
shit. So like put the game. So the
Sharks fucking lose.
Yeah, I mean, like always. I think they were doing well that year. But like the fucking,
That's why people would show up.
the fucking promoter kept coming up to us. He's like, I know the show's supposed to start at XYZ, and they do that thing where like they have the locals open, which like always sucks. But we get to the point they push the show back so much. We get on stage, we got everything set up, and the promoter comes up and he's like, you know what, like, guys play for like 15 minutes. So we played 2 fucking chords, and in the middle of it, my bass player was just like, hey, fuck this, and just started unplugging shit, and like we loaded back up. We didn't get paid, drove all the way back. Like it was just fucking terrible.
Damn.
Yeah. I heard that drive isn't that fun either.
No, it's not. It's San Jose. Like, you got to drive through East Side San Jose. Shout out to LaVix, though. I fucking miss LaVix. You know that orange sauce? You guys don't know? See, Arizona, you guys don't know.
Yeah, we don't know.
I've been talking trash about Arizona Mexican food since I moved here.
I know what culture
the
is.
brakes,
Yeah.
Justin.
Yeah, dude.
I know what culture is.
I'm about to get. I just
You're
realized
about
I'm
to upset
surrounded
our
by
entire listener base.
Yeah, bro.
Sorry, y'all.
And Filiberto's is delicious. Yo, can we get sponsored by Filiberto's?
Can we not?
Yeah.
Just the Bertos.
Are you kidding
we
me
just
right
call it
now?
the
Okay,
Bertos.
no, okay.
Imagine
You know what?
we're sitting here
Your head
talking,
is-
and then boom, there's like fucking 85 rolled tacos right here, dude. Let's do
85 mid-rolled tacos.
Special effects.
Sorry.
it. Yeah.
Yeah. Your head is small.
You got to check out the
My
other
head's
Bertos,
small again.
though, like
Oh my God.
Albertos,
There's so many things.
Julio Bertos.
So one thing
all
I've
the
noticed
Bertos.
here
They're all
between
Savory toast.
between like the carne asada, like back in Cali, because I'm one of those like California fucking like elitists, I guess, when it comes to Mexican food.
You fucking people.
Fucking well, like when I asked
the
for
seafood one, like the
when I asked for
It's
carne
not bad.
asada here.
We're connected to Mexico too, bro.
Yeah, I know.
Like,
So is Texas, though. So
yeah.
that's
Yeah.
not.
Yeah,
Texas
that's
is
not
a
a
good
good
Mexican
but they have their own
food
too.
though.
They already branded Tex-Mex. We
It-
don't
Tex-
Yeah,
we don't have
Tex-Mex
Air
Tex-Mex is
Mex.
different though.
Tex-Mex
It's got
is-
like steak and shit in it.
There's no
Anybody-
such thing as Air
Tex-Mex.
Mex.
think
Anybody in the
Tex-Mex is
comments,
trash.
just leave me some good places to try out in Phoenix.
We're telling you right now, dude. We
Yeah,
just
bro.
You
listed
just
like
said
12
Filiberto's,
and
and that's
all
just,
the other Bertos.
Dude,
All
if
their
you drive
Bertos.
past a Mexican restaurant and you're like, damn, is that even still like operating or not?
That's
That's
the
a fucking
best.
good
This is the
one,
best
dude.
one. Like I've
Boom.
always felt
The
like
blue
if you don't feel
burrito.
like you're gonna get mugged out in front of the fucking
Yeah.
place, it's not good Mexican.
If you
food.
go in there and you got to swat flies off your face while you're standing in line for food,
Yeah.
that's the spot.
exactly,
bro.
like I want that dude that just like the dude making my food, like he's already touched his nuts and didn't even wash his hands. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna order extra nut sweat in my burrito. Like I want that, like just for that authentic experience.
The best Mexican food in Phoenix is in Tucson.
Bethany is shaking her head in disapproval.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
All right, I'm sure. Like I'm trying to assume.
I'm curious though. I'm curious because on this tour, I'm gonna be going to a lot of new cities that I've never been to.
All
This
the
is my
Waffle
first,
Houses.
This is my first like big one. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like I've
That's
done a
sick.
lot of weekend, bang outs, stuff like that, but this one right here, we're going to like New Orleans and fucking
That's gonna be dope.
like,
Waffle House.
try some fried gator.
Some fried-
Yeah.
Is there-
shout out to Frank's and Dean's. I'm gonna be hitting all the Waffle Houses.
I love them. Frank.
You're just gonna be texting Haas, be like, "All right, where's the Waffle House close to this venue?"
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have a show that you're looking forward to like the most on the tour?
Probably New Orleans, man.
Yeah,
we're gonna be playing Siberia out there. It's a venue out there that's pretty popular with the punk rock culture, stuff like that. So
That's dope as fuck.
Is there a
I'm
big
jealous.
like punk scene in New Orleans? Do you know?
from what I've heard, yeah. I mean, there's not a lot of bands out there because it was fucking very difficult to find any locals out there to open for us. Sure. But then again, we might have just been not looking in the right spot. There could be a whole shitload of them that I don't even know about. We're gonna find out.
Pears isn't on tour. Hit him up.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Yeah, Zach's from.
All of them are.
Oh man, that guy.
Yeah,
Never
that'd
mind,
be
I'm not
awesome.
gonna tell that story.
Love Paris.
There's the band High is from there. Joystick.
Yeah.
Joystick's-
we're recommended
Joystick's amazing.
Joystick
Bad
is sick.
operation.
Yeah.
Joystick's
I got to see
amazing.
it.
We should have
punk rock bowling.
hit up every show Joe, dude. Fuck.
Yeah, apparently,
He
yeah.
would've told us a bunch
His
of
name's
bands that are from
every
New
show.
Orleans. But yeah, I'm actually curious to try some fried gator. Somebody told me that they have it at like gas stations and shit. Like how they have like the Chester's chicken or whatever
Oh, yeah.
inside of gas stations. Sometimes they'll have like gator and stuff.
Just pack your tums.
And I'm like, that sounds terrible, but so good at the same time. Like I don't know, chicken of the fucking swamp.
Chicken of the swamp.
The real food you can
Is that what they
trust
call it out
at
there?
a convenience store.
Is that Creole? Is that what they call it?
I don't
there?
know, dude.
Creole.
Try some of that,
Yeah.
some of that shrimp, some of that gator. I don't know.
That's pretty good.
Was it good? All right, no.
Yeah.
I feel like nobody in New Orleans is gonna listen to this podcast ever now. Like I feel like I just
Yeah.
Actually,
job.
so far
do some guerrilla marketing
I've pissed off Filiberto's
Fucking-
and New Orleans.
What are you, Tom Segura? Just
Yeah.
fucking straight like singling out all the Cajuns.
Oh wait, he did do that.
Yeah, he said fuck Cajuns.
Didn't he? Didn't he double down on it or something like that? And like
he
another.
did. Yeah, he's right though.
Oh, I forgot.
So, anyways,
Nice.
Boom.
anyways,
if you're listening, Tom Segura, Gio fucks with you.
Atlanta, Georgia, too. I'm excited to play there.
Dude,
That's gonna be a
Atlanta.
good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the farthest we're going, and then we have a day off in Memphis. So I'm gonna go fucking check out Memphis, Tennessee, and
Fuck yeah. Going to Third Man.
Watch out for John Morant.
yeah,
You can tour the Adult Swim studio and sample all the different Coca-Colas in Atlanta.
All right.
yeah.
Yeah. So speaking of TV tragedy and shit like that, you got the music video we wanted to check out.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I want to check out your music
the
video. We
wake
can
up video.
Pull it up. Yeah, I want to check it. You can check out the wake up video.
Are we watching this live on air?
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah,
watch it. I'm gonna
dude.
check it out.
Check it out, dude. And
I'm here
you
to
know what?
And we're muted.
Talk about
No.
it. Yep.
No, we're gonna do it this way. That way
Gio
they
gives
don't
us
fuck with
permission
us.
for this.
Yeah.
AIs.
Yeah, listen, all you little Zuckerbergs.
Oh, I do. hear
Oh,
it
look
in
at
my
you.
headphones.
Oh, you look so cute with a beard.
Yeah.
Please do that more.
Sick
The
Wu-Tang
idea is
shirt,
just
too.
to look scruffy. We
Wu-Tang
filmed this
shirt?
in my garage.
Joey looks so pissed.
Yeah, I know. What was it with this?
He's never pissed.
He's
you-
like the nicest guy ever.
Can you like pull it up a little bit? All I got is that purple. There we go. I mean, I've seen it.
All I see is static.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
It'd be weird if you didn't.
Joey's like the nicest guy ever.
So it's kind of like the idea behind it is not only like the idea itself, but it's kind of my introduction to the band as well. I'm not on this album, The Fall, but I'm in the band now. So they wanted to film something with me in it to kind of introduce me into TV Tragedy.
Is that
I like that.
Domino's?
I was gonna
'Cause
say
then
you're
that's
not-
really rock bottom. If that's Domino's.
Yeah. Yeah, my wife is obsessed with Domino's. I cannot stand it.
Oh shit! Now I'm on someone's shit list.
A lot of those
Man,
are
okay.
all,
Y'all don't like
You guys-
throwing bones?
You guys don't even smoke the cheap cigarettes. Those were all Marlboros.
yeah, those are all cigarettes that I've smoked within 3 months of that video.
Mouse looks cool. Cool.
Mouse
He just
is
got a,
cool.
He was just got a cool vibe. Like I haven't really gotten to like talk to him yet.
That's actually Tyler Silva that we got to feature from Squared and Rundown Roommates.
His
Shout
head
out
isn't
to
as
Tyler.
small as you
Fuck
said.
Was it fun filming this?
Oh, it was very fun. We got some green screen action going. We got some.
There's some advanced, like,
Yeah, this
CGI
is-
yeah.
stuff happening
This is
here.
absolute. This
shout
is
out
amazing.
to Estes Creative. My homie Austin made this. We did 2 different locations. We did my garage and then a green screen studio.
The garage is where the couch and TV are.
Yeah, that's my garage. We tried to make it look like a living room. Or at least like I'm living in my garage.
Wait,
Yeah.
Wait, are you? Actually,
There you are.
You
Yeah,
mean-
full color. I'm in the band now.
You wearing a Bertha Monster shirt?
Wearing a goddamn Bertha Monster shirt. You're
Hell
right.
yeah, I know that band. Kind of. A little bit. I play with them.
Their new
Maybe.
logo is really nice.
Wore my Simmons is Dead shirt.
Yeah. I would hate to.
You're very lazy, Jim.
Yeah. Wow.
I'm late.
Your band is very pissed off at you. And this
They
is the
don't
first
fucking treat
time.
me
I
right.
recognize
Look at-
that van. That's Chris's
smacking
van.
me around. Just trying to light a cigarette. They got to fucking. Come on, man.
That was a great
That was
fucking video.
dope. Yeah. That was
Thanks.
awesome.
So yeah, Estes Creative. He also did Blotter Vision's fallback video, which is very fucking cool.
That's amazing. I love seeing like I know that like a lot of bands can't do it because like money or like things to do, but like I fucking love like seeing like especially like local videos and shit like
Yeah,
that.
if you're in a band and you're looking to create a music video, hit up Estes Creative.
Oh yeah,
They-
do that.
They are
I
very.
happen to know one such band.
Yeah.
You do?
They are very. They'll work with you on that kind of stuff. The financial.
Hell yes,
game
because
and
like I
stuff
like
that.
I like when that
You
kind
take
of stuff.
$5.
Do they get? Can we pay them in pizza?
Every show Joe will be starting a band by himself just to.
Pay you $5
Yeah.
to make a music video.
Yeah.
You brought up your wife, by the way. Like she's got a podcast, right?
Yeah, shouts out to
Yeah.
my wife. She does the Naughty by Natty podcast.
Yes.
She's also the front woman for Without a Doubt.
Amazing. She's
Arizona's
amazing.
only.
Oh, that's your wife?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I love them.
Yeah.
They're so
Dude,
good.
Gio's got like my favorite life. Like seriously, like I like both of them play music. Like kid, like
Sunday Morning is like one of my favorite songs ever. And I like when we played with them. What was it, like a month ago or something?
Yeah, I think we played with them twice.
That's actually what they were going to be called, and then there's another cover band called that.
Oh no shit.
That's like bigger.
Oh dude, I went
Without a Doubt.
I went nuts when they played.
No, Sunday Morning. They were going to go with Sunday Morning.
Oh,
and then
Without a
there's
Doubt's
already
cooler.
another cut. Yeah, I thought Without a Doubt was pretty
Yeah.
cool. Yeah,
but yeah, shout out to Gio's wife.
love you.
She wanted to have us on her podcast. So I was like, oh, we're gonna do podcast for podcast. You can come on ours.
Be dope.
Yeah.
And then you guys are going to do a little practice at my place.
Exactly.
In the jam room. Hell yeah.
More music. You're always fucking on tour, man. Like eventually, like I think the first show. Have I played with TV Tragedy before?
Yeah.
Like
With Birth of Monsters. At the
It
Nile.
was his 40th birthday. You were
that's
drunk.
might as well have
Don't
done,
remember
yeah.
anything.
I was gonna say, because like
we
you're
were
always
there.
on tour.
No, we did the December show with Birth of Monsters.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. You were there.
Yeah, TV Tragedy, doing fucking work, man, putting in work. That's another reason why I was so happy that they asked me to join, is because I just want to fucking get in the
That's
van
such a
and
cool
go,
thing. Like
you know?
they're really good. Like fucking, and you fit in like fucking perfectly with them.
Thank
so
you.
like they made
I love those guys so
they
much.
made a great
by the
call
way.
on that
If
one.
you're
It was a great
watching,
call.
Joe, Joey, Mouse, Chris, I love you guys so much.
I'm like in
All
awe of
nicknames
like
I go by.
Yeah.
I'm in awe of like the amount of work that
Mouse.
TV Tragedy like puts in, because like it just seems like you guys are always like so like just always doing something like rad and just like putting so much
Thanks,
like
man.
energy into it. But yeah, you guys like don't half-ass anything clearly, and that's
Yeah.
like really
You
admirable.
whole ass.
But yeah,
I like
we
it.
did when we played
Even
Payson. We
double
played
ass.
for an hour and 20 minutes because we were the only fucking band. So we were literally all of us just sweating beads. Like my mohawk was fucking like flat. I looked like I had a devil lock. Like by the end of the fucking set.
Adam's got a rule. Adam doesn't want to play 45-minute sets. He only wants to play 30-minute sets. Like he's the first musician like I've ever played with where like he's like pretty hard on that line.
I might be changing that, because we
gets
played
hard,
for
man.
like 45 minutes.
There is an argument
uh,
for it some people make too, because
Yeah.
you give people too much, they may not be coming back as much as you give them
That's
less.
yeah, like I want to leave people wanting more. Like that's a part of it. But also like when I see bands, I don't care if it's like a big band that like I'm super fucking excited to see. I've been like waiting to see and paid good money for. Like a band is only interesting to me for so long, and then I'm just kind of like I want to see something else.
Depends how deep their catalog is.
For
If they
sure.
have like 20 years of it, I'm like,
Well,
all
and
right,
that's
we're
fair.
gonna-
Like, and when they have like a diverse catalog,
We're gonna
like,
ask Descendants to only play a 30-minute set.
I'll watch AFI.
I mean, 30 minutes of Descendants is 30 songs.
You're right.
That's fair. I'll watch AFI play an hour-long set and be cool with it, just because like there's such fucking diversity in their shit. Like it's like seeing a couple different
Davey
bands.
Havok
yeah,
has
and
the
it's
most streamy eyes in the
So
world.
much history within that band too.
And
And he
Like,
stares at
so many sound
Anyone else
changes.
have that connection with Davey?
Yeah.
He
I think
stares at you
everyone
as he
does.
sings, and you're just like,
Do you guys all love AFI?
Yes.
Dude, like
They're
obsessed.
Well, and I saw him with Dream Car also. That's where I first
Dude, I
saw
love
guys.
Dream Car.
Because I went to
the
the Crescent show, and that's where I was like, oh my God, he's just like staring into my eyes, and it's so nice though.
It sucks because like all of us in TV Tragedy are bummed because that fucking AFI and Misfits show is on the 14th, and we're gonna be fucking in El Paso. It's like fuck.
Yeah. That's a crazy show. Did you know the Misfits asked Davey to be in the band
Really?
in the 90s? Yeah, and he was like, "Nah, I've got my own shit."
Yeah. Wow.
And that was like
fucking flexing on the.
that was right
Misfits,
after
huh?
Black Sails came out too, so they like weren't
that-
AFI yet.
Damn.
Was that
Yeah.
after Danny of Northside Kings decked him and knocked him out?
This was way before that.
okay.
Yeah.
Damn, dude, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's
I mean,
cool.
if you listen to like early, I mean, he's doing like he's definitely got his own thing going on, but very much influenced by fucking Danzig.
Danzig for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he's got a designer like jacket with patches.
100%.
So
Isn't
yeah,
that?
if you took anything away from this,
It's what?
I got a
that-
bro crush
That fucking
on Davey
like
Havok.
Marlboro's kick ass.
Marlboro cigarettes.
Marlboro cigarettes apparently fuck Louisiana.
Joe's gonna fuck a fleshlight.
Joe's
on his
yeah.
next
Joe's
episode.
fucking a fleshlight.
Gas station alligator.
Gas station alligator. And then I got so one more
And
like
a
I wanted
TV
to
Tragedy fucking tour kickoff show.
yeah. Also, Squared kicks ass. Like fucking Squared kicks ass.
Squared
but I
does
wanted
kick
to.
ass.
Squared sucks. SUX.bandcamp.com.
Oh yeah. Okay. Sorry. I plugged you guys the wrong way. But
By the way, also like just real quick, fuck you for doing such a sick Inkbox session because.
oh
like,
yeah, I was gonna talk
Thanks,
about
man.
that, man. Because like
You made the rest
my
You
of it.
did a really fucking good one too, though.
Thanks.
Like yours is fucking like the one.
what?
Yeah, like the standard. I
Really?
think. Yeah,
Thanks, man.
yeah. And fuck me, bag.
I'm sure
I like that guy. All right, so yeah, so right now, like, I wanted to talk about before we go, like, everybody here want to come on, like, talk about like bands right now that you just like a lot, like especially local bands, because I want to like try to pump people up right now. So who's somebody like in the scene now that you've seen that you dig? You got to like. No, I mean,
I feel
sometimes
like
it's
I
hard to
slant
narrow it
anyone
down.
when I immediately go Playboy Man Baby. Everyone's like, "Fuck!"
Oh yeah,
it should have been TV Tragedy.
I mean,
Or
somebody that's not already
there's
like
a
popular
top three,
as hell.
fucking. Because I think I got that weird feeling
I'm gonna
because
do
of
top three
Roger.
then, too.
Because every time I say it's not Skulldrug, Roger goes, "Oh my god," and I'm like,
Well,
"You're
definitely
a close number
Skulldrug's
2."
amazing.
But
and then
that's,
TV
like,
Tragedy
obvious.
and fucking. Of course, we can't talk about the Pinks, but trying to think who else now. I've like named 4.
You want to do a top 3?
Miles to Nowhere is good.
They are very good.
Shouts out to Miles to Nowhere.
And that's a band that, going back to fucking energy and showing that you love it, once
Yes.
this version of Miles to Nowhere came over, 5 or 6 or longer years ago now, came together, they look like they're having fun, and it fucking shows that it comes through, and this is the best version of Miles to Nowhere. I mean, top 3 is probably Playboy Man Baby, Skulldrug, TV Tragedy right now. Now on the spot, I'm trying to think of other bands.
Yeah.
He's just saying that because I'm sitting here.
Yeah, that's
No.
right. Yeah. If you weren't here, he'd be like after this episode, he's like, "Can you cut that part?"
Yeah.
So who you got right now, Gio?
I'm going to do 3 then as well because I feel obligated to now. So definitely check out Black Power.
Black Power's sick.
They're fucking amazing.
We were
right?
supposed to play with them and never got to.
Yeah. Bullet Babe. They're
Bullet Babe's good.
They're new and they're fucking powerful.
Yeah.
Ready to go. And I'm swear to God, I'm not just saying this because you guys are sitting here. I tell everybody this. You have to check out Night of the Spiders.
Fuck yes.
Thanks, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Night of the Spiders, it hit me. I was like, where the fuck were these guys this whole time? I saw you guys play at Palo. And I was like, what in the fuck is going on here? Like, why has this not been like, have I not been aware of this?
That's because that was my first show with them. So that's why everybody heard
That
about it.
was your first show with us.
Hello was my first show with you.
Yeah, I did. I came out to see you, and I was like, cool. And then fucking holy shit.
See, I put you. I put us on the map.
You did.
You're welcome.
Oh, you definitely helped.
I definitely help.
But yeah, check out Night of the Spiders for sure. I'm very much a big fan of it.
Let's see, I don't know if I have
the energy, the fucking sound, all of it. It's there.
Thanks.
I'm
man.
gonna
guys got
cry
it.
right now.
Yeah,
Maybe
same.
I have the praise
You guys
king.
got it.
Maybe I've got the praise king. I don't know if I've got 3 bands right now, but I
But
definitely.
I
I
have
make it
been telling
5.
people that.
Let's see, we got Reason Unknown, A Better Problem.
Yeah. So actually, that's the first one I was
No
gonna say.
Consent, also really sick.
A better problem.
No consent.
I like.
Mandy is
love
amazing.
those
Yeah, I fucks with a better problem, like hardcore.
Oh, let's talk about X Me Interest.
Oh yeah, dude.
Dude.
They opened their show.
Have you guys
fucking-
seen them?
No.
It's fucking positive hardcore, but like just so tight. And like, I'm like, where the fuck did these guys come? They played with us on Friday, and I was just like, this is the
Yeah.
sickest. And they're like singing in Spanish and shit too, which
Yeah.
just like goes extra hard for some reason.
Oh,
for
yeah.
me. It's so sick.
Also, shout out Mike and the Molotovs because I like
Yeah.
Mike and the
like
Molotovs.
I fucking like
The only dude in a cowboy hat that I
yeah. The only time I like.
I'll fuck with.
Most of the time I see a cowboy hat and I'm like, fuck it. But every
Yeah.
time I see it, I was like, it's Mike. Like, fuck it, dude. But like,
I love how their Instagram too is just like leftist memes.
I
like,
fucking like
awesome.
like. If I don't have prior engagements, like I'll always try to go to a Mike and Molotov show.
They have that
That
song,
sounds great.
"Mama, Don't Let Your Babies Work at Walmart."
Oh yeah, like I got
Yeah.
that. I got that on my fucking on my guitar. Like I said,
Yeah.
like because a couple bands will come through and they'll do an ink box. I've got the guitar with all these like local band stickers.
Yeah.
And so far, there's only been a couple people that just immediately got on my guitar, and that was fucking Meatbag when he came through. Like I got his stickers. Mike and the Molotovs immediately fucking got on there too. But like I've got the mamas. Don't let your babies grow up to work at Walmart. Like fucking,
We're
That's
playing.
a play on something else, isn't it?
I think we're playing as
Grew
the,
up to
with them.
be cowboys.
Yeah.
They've
I think
got a.
is that Willie?
I'm not sure.
Mamas don't. let
My
your
grandma
babies
would
grow.
slap me right now.
Yeah, I know.
All
I
the
got some people
grandmas.
that would
All the
too.
grandmas would.
We're poser. Like I know that we like brand ourselves as these big country fans on here,
Be
but
cowboy.
we're posers. Yeah.
Mike and the Molotovs EP
We're- yeah,
coming out, and
yeah.
we're playing the EP release
Yeah,
show.
we're playing
When
with
is
them
that?
as the
And where
Manacles.
is that?
That's a yucca on the. I don't know when the.
Don't fuck this up.
I don't know when this podcast is gonna come out.
All
So
right,
I don't want to
we'll-
like
we'll
say
dub
like,
this
oh,
in.
it's on the blah blah blah, and then it
Steve,
comes out like.
Can you put a
It'll
marquee
definitely-
on the
Come to the
video?
show last week.
Yeah, like I don't want it to come out and be like, "Hey, man, it's gonna be a rager," and then like, "Oh well, fuck, I wish I'd heard about it before."
Yeah.
What else coming on?
We're telling you now. 2 weeks later.
Everything's coming on. You got your tour coming up. We're playing. This won't be out by then, but we're playing with Urethane here
Saturday.
Nice.
Saturday.
Very
Playing with
good.
them.
That's with It's Fine, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love those dudes.
Playing with them.
And their singer, I know from War Fever, they're all fucking awesome.
That's another band that I should have put on my list. Is It's Fine.
It's Fine, yeah,
They formed and we're like, boom, like right out the gate.
Yeah,
They're,
dude,
like, brand
fucking,
new, too,
fucking
right?
Moonshine.
like fucking Meatbag came through here to do an Inkbox, and usually people that come through do like 2-3 songs, right? And
Yeah,
usually
it was
get 2-3.
alright.
This man,
No, just kidding.
this man came through here and knocked out the most. Because basically, it's like we can do as many songs as you feel like doing.
Yeah.
This man came in and like the previous record was like 3 or 4 or something like that. This man came in and put down 6 fucking songs.
Yeah, he's
for our
like,
backlog.
here's a year's worth of fucking material. Don't call me.
Was it like first try status too?
Yeah, because a lot of people like we gotta like come in like he like first tried 6 fucking tracks, and it's like
Yeah.
all right, I guess I just quit music. But a
I
cool
did like 17 takes.
yeah, a cool. That's another cool thing about the Inkbox, the sessions things, is we get to bring these people in that we play these songs like hundreds of fucking times, so we know them front and back. But as soon as you sit somebody down in front of a camera by themselves to do it and like have to
Right.
like be like vulnerable.
Yeah, it gets
you'll
a little
see these.
weird.
Yeah, no, you'll see these people that have to take 5, 10 like tries to do these songs
Yeah.
that we go on stage and do at the drop of a hat like all the time anyway.
Yeah.
Right? So it's amazing.
I had to do a couple takes
It's
because like
fine.
I sat down and like started rambling like my first time. I was like, and I was like getting way off like topic of what the fuck I was even saying. I was like, can we just
Yeah.
start
Like,
again? And
sorry,
Steve's
like I went
yeah,
to a
dude,
tailspin
like,
there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Smoke another doobie, asshole.
Yeah.
No. But yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, I like that. You guys enjoy coming hanging out with us? This is our first one.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna get ready to wrap things up here in a second, but I think
The maiden voyage.
it went
The
well.
table is very fucking polished. and I
Yeah,
appreciate it.
where's the table especially polished though?
So let's talk. Let me pivot again. I think that's going to be like my thing with this podcast, is just abruptly changing the topics.
Okay.
But I want to talk about your long COVID, Joe, especially because if you're into it,
Oh yeah, I've been open on it.
because I got COVID like last August, and I was like, and it doesn't compare to your experience at all, but like I was fucked up for like 7 weeks, and I was like, it was horrible. Like, so I'm so curious to know like how you've dealt with it and like maintain your positivity.
Trying to just be glass half full most of the time, and then try. It sucks. It's more frustrating because I keep like being like, we're not giving in, but then I'm like, this is the first time my body has actually been like, yeah, you're gonna kind of give in. I'm like, fuck. And I've been making a lot more parallels to drinking. Like, it feels like I'm better with a designated driver. I'm better with, naps. Even when I arrived here, I was mentioning it felt like I made all the bad decisions last night without doing any of them,
Yeah.
which sucks because I'd rather do some of them.
Right.
At least give
make
me
it
a
worth
couple beers and be like, that's why I feel like shit.
it. Right.
But yeah, it's been annoying and frustrating, and because they're still researching it. There's no known pathway. So like my primary care has been just, all right, let's diagnose one at a time and see if it fixes it. And I got sleep apnea. We figured that out. But it didn't help.
Yeah.
And only recently have some of the tests shown things that have promise, which is, promise for improvement at least. So that's been good. The most recent being we took an autoimmune panel. It shows mostly my immune system's good. Apparently not all of it. That it's pumping out was a C-reactive proteins and something that's an ESR. Mm-hmm. Those two showed my body is still fighting an inflammation and pumping out a bunch of red blood cells to fight it. And at least now rationalizes what this fucking drain is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish that soup and rest was all that it took to get better. Just like when your immune system's doing that for anything else.
Yeah.
It's nice to have like a name to put to
Yeah,
it. Like I totally get that.
So now, unfortunately, rheumatologists are apparently very booked right now. So that's the next step. And we're still going to try a neurologist just for try everything. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Were you vaxxed?
Yes.
Too? Damn.
And we even tried the booster as a potential thing and really didn't actually kind of blended into this. I was like, man, I got the booster, I think. That's what sucks. So I'm like, okay, so you just activated the same stuff I'm going through. Cool.
I'm glad. I'm glad you like came to hang out. Like,
Yeah,
I got
this is fun. I yeah, like I said, I'm trying to. Even last night, for Shoei's birthday, I fucking wanted to be out there, and
I saw that.
I hung as long
fun.
as I could. Like when someone walked up to me and they were like, "You look like you're exhausted," and I'm like, "This is probably the sign I need to go."
Yeah,
Dude, you're a
And
champ.
so
Man.
Yeah, straight up.
I took
you
out,
like you can stay every show, Joe, even if you got to show up at an iron lung places. Right? Yeah, like I admire the dedication.
So I keep popping out, and then I keep feeling like crap most of the time the day after, going, maybe I should rest again. And so trying to figure out where that balance is, and making my videos. It's been my grounding. Like that still takes. It takes getting off work. I prepare the list, feel horrible, nap, energy drink, and that energy on that video is usually that energy drink, and then crashing again.
yeah.
And so
I love them. Like
They're great.
they're
dude.
amazing. Like
They're
you're
like
really good at what you
meditative
do.
for me.
Very
I put them
popular,
on while I do like chores.
Yeah.
And it's,
cool.
It's
yeah,
awesome.
I listen to your voice like when I'm driving around working and stuff too.
hopefully you're
We-
not like, ooh, and then closing your eyes.
We used to.
I don't know. Like your voice is just so like even right now, just here in this.
You're good radio.
Like if you could
Thank
just
you.
If you could just send
And
me.
that was one of the cool things
send me
about
a
punk
clip.
rock bowling too. Was the people I did like I did an abridged version. I'm calling it because I knew I couldn't fucking do. I can do 3 or 4 bands. Seems to be consistent.
Yeah.
And I'm like, there's no way I should pay $200 for 3 days of leaving after 3 bands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I did. What I did do, people were walking up to me. I even had people I didn't even know feel like thanking me for those videos. Like, usually people are more when they're angry, I think is the thing. They tell you more than when they're like happy. Like, cool, I'm just watching it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And so I had
Did you
some
know
people
there's
walk
a
up.
fucking documentary about every show, Joe?
What the fuck?
No?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
my
on
friend
YouTube,
Meredith,
right?
she made it as I think what her final.
That would have
or
been a cool
whatever
thing to
for
watch
her.
before, like as a pre-thing before we had you on our podcast.
What are the
like
things
to
that
know a
should have
little
been
bit
brought to my
about-
attention
Yes.
yesterday?
Plug it.
Steve.
I can dig up the link for you guys after that.
Yeah, please.
I'll check it out. Send,
Yeah,
send
she
it
did
to
it
us.
as maybe not her final. It was one of her video production stuff. And
Yeah.
That's
we
awesome.
did it during 2020, I think, was one of the things we did.
Well, we'll check it out.
Touched
Super
on
cool.
it.
I think everybody should check it out. I think we're running out of time here.
Yeah, I
in a
think
second.
we're
gonna get ready to wrap this
wrapping
up.
up.
But we got Gio.
That was perfect timing.
Was it? Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like,
We're so good at
No,
this.
we're great at this.
We're going
like, yeah,
into
exactly.
the
It
negative
comes
warp
down to.
zone.
Thanks
Are
for
we?
watching.
And we got Gio, and we got every show Joe. Like honestly, like thank you for coming and hanging out. Like I'm stoked.
Thank you for the invite.
I'm stoked to like hang out with you.
Who
Like,
are
so
we?
I haven't gotten to. What?
Tell the people.
Oh,
at home.
I'm. Am I Adam? No, I'm Justin. I'm Justin. This is Adam. Steve's back there. But we're gonna call it right now.
I like that there's such
I like it too.
I think that song might be the best thing we've ever done.
Yeah, we recorded that song and we were so
Now
good
you
about
go
it.
into Afterbirth's Teenage
Yeah.
Mutant Ninja Turtles cover.
Ah.
Song that I